All right, welcome viewers. Friday night game. Waconia Wildcats on the road taking on the Delano Tigers. Welcome to a packed house in the Delano Arena. Friday night game, hottest ticket in town. Getting a look at the Wildcats. Going to be taking the ice first. Looking to improve their record. 2-0 on the season. They've got 2 wins over New Ulm and Princeton. Played Princeton earlier this week on Tuesday night. Convincing 5-0 win. Definitely a pressure team that can forecheck, back check, just play heavy on the puck and create a whole lot of mayhem for their opponent, force them into some bad passes. So they can get up the ice quick on rushes. It's going to be exciting to see what they can do here. Wildcats take the ice. Delano Tigers in their home whites, Wildcats in their road black jerseys. We'll have our player introductions, national anthem, and face-off shortly to follow.
Let's take a shout out to our coaches.
Shout out to our coaches here. I believe we have, who's with us right here? All right, she dipped out. So, Kels, that's Kate, wishing you good luck. Shout out to the coaches. Coaches Nowak, Lepke, and head coach Jordan Gates. Referees conferring with coaches. Getting the final handshakes done before we drop the puck.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to Delano Area Sports Arena for the home opener for the Delano Rockford Tigers. The Tigers face off tonight against the Waconia Wildcats, coming out of the river window. Starting in goal for the Wildcats, the senior captain, number 33, Ella Bagentosh. At defense, number 26, a captain, a junior, Kate Kwasicka. And her partner, number 8, the 8th grader, Ella Peterson. Starting at left wing, number 12, the sophomore, Mal Redfeld. And starting at center, number 10, also a sophomore, Becca Beatty. And at right wing, number 6, the senior and captain, Tamlin Cameron. The Wildcats are coached by Jordan Gates and assisted by Jamie Lutke, Kelsey Nowak, and Emma Berg. And now the starters for your Tigers. In goal, number 35, the junior, Savannah Guyan. And defense, number 23, the senior, Ruby Danielson. And her partner, number 26 and 8th grader, Olivia Campos. At wing, the senior, number 6, Elena Pettit. The other wing is number 9, sophomore, Violet Covey. And at center, number 4, senior, Caitlin Whitworth. And tonight we're honored to have our rookie Tigers, Brooklyn Menke and Billy Wells. At this time, we ask you to rise and please face the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, time to play hockey. Players strap on the buckets and get ready to go.
All right, hockey fans, let's play hockey.
Yeah, I didn't make sure of that.
So goalie Bagenstoss get a quick helmet repair. Wildcats adjourn the net, and they're ready to go. Bagenstoss still getting some work done on the helmet. She's our starting goalie tonight, so refs will hold off until she's ready to go. We're going to do a switcheroo with goalie Scarlett Smith. That one's not going to do the trick. Looks like Coach Emma, also a goalie, is going to take a look at it and see if she can do a quick repair. Oh, it's a helmet. It's an important piece of equipment. You want to make sure that that one's on right, especially for a goalie. Worst thing you'd want is for a helmet, if it's loose, kind of slide down a little bit, expose the side of the jaw, or stepping in front of a bullet. So Bagenstoss is ready to go, and so are the Wildcats, and the puck is about to drop. This Friday night matchup, puck drops. Back to the Tigers. Tigers, D-to-D. Camrath with pressure. Puck's up ice. Peterson got a stick on it. Kashinska back to collect. Kashinska behind the net. Pass to Rayfeld. Rayfeld on her backhand. Chips around a defender. Daney and Rayfeld in pursuit. And that one makes it all the way across the goal line. Going to be an icing. Face off back in the Waconia end. Becca Daney on the draw with Rayfeld and Camrath at her wings. Peterson and Kashinska at D. A lot of firepower in this top line. See what they can get going. Face off to the Tigers. D-to-D pass. That one mishandled. Rayfeld in pursuit. That one's going to skip over the ref. Daney back to support. Kashinska. Loose puck in front of Bagenstoss. She reverses behind her net. Loose puck back to Camrath. Camrath. Puck pinned on the wall back to Peterson. Peterson tries to move back to Camrath. Camrath finds it. She's pursued. Camrath is going to start up ice. Camrath meets resistance, and Herman's going to come onto the ice. Tigers push wide. Peterson in defense. Loose puck. That one's diverted away by Kashinska. Puck pinned on the wall. Taylor Camrath has it. Number 6, Camrath starts up ice. That one, loose puck, is going to go cross ice to Callie Linsing. 8th grader, number 22. Cora Herman back to support. Ara Pena, defense, jumps down in the play. And that one's going to be off the boards, and Tigers have a one-on-one. Ainsley Gelstad gets a stick on it. Shot by Delano high. And Maddie Lawagi with the loose puck. She looks to move off the wall. Pena. Shot from deep. Bagenstoss makes the save, and she covers. $15-20 in the first period. Cora Herman going to line up to take the draw with Callie Linsing and Maddie Lawagi at wings, and Kate Kashinska and 8th grader Ara Pena at D. Puck one back. Kashinska's going to get to it. Kashinska steps around some traffic, starts up the wall. Puck's poke checked. Cora Herman back to retrieve. That one's ridden off the wall. Kaczynska able to move it up the wall to Lawagi. Lawagi on her backhand. Puck is back to Kaczynska. Pass off the wall, finds Olivia Serafin. Callie Linsing steps down. She reverses behind the Waconia net. Pass to Lawagi. Lawagi looks middle to Herman. That one's going to be a loose puck to the Delano Tigers. Wildcats get a change. Puck chipped deep into the Wildcat zone. Serafin back to collect. Puck driven to the middle. Ella Brockmeyer with the stick on it. Lucy Ertl. Good shoulder-to-shoulder play. Delano Tigers working on the Waconia wall. Shot saved by Bagenstos. Stick save into the corner. Serafin gets a stick on it. That's going to let partner Gelsted get to it. Gelsted to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer has Ertl in support. Ertl chips that one out of the zone. And that one is going to cross the goal line and be icing. Wildcats are going to change up their forwards. Both teams change up their lines. Daney on the draw. Daney wins it to Kaczynska. Kaczynska shoulder to shoulder stands up her opponent, and Daney comes in to collect the loose change. Daney moving up ice of speed, exit the zone, poke check. Nice play by Peterson to fill in. Pass to Daney. Daney looks up ice to Camrath. Camrath with speed. She hits some traffic. Wildcats look to set up into the zone. Breakout pass off a skate, and Wildcats regroup. Peterson. Pass to Camrath off Camrath's stick. Rayfeld heads that one off on the wall, and Camrath on the shot. Shot goes wide. Rayfeld gets the rebound. Rayfeld chips forward, able to pick up the loose puck. Rayfeld on her backhand. Pass to Herman in the slot. Herman. Rayfeld picks up the loose puck on her backhand. She circles. Pass to the middle. Can't connect. Tigers reverse. Rayfeld's going to have a play on this one. She's going to go off for a shift. Lawagi picks it up. Herman got a stick on it, and that one ended up on Kaczynska's stick. Kaczynska cuts the middle. Lawagi holds his own. That one's going to flutter on net, and goalie deflects that one to the corner. Herman reverses in the corner. Has Linsing behind the net. Linsing looks to center it. Herman comes in to help. Herman to Pena. Pena with a shot. That one loose. Waconia with a chance. Loose puck to Kaczynska. Shot high. Hits the runner of the board, and that one into the netting. The Pena shot. That one rebound just dropped right in front of the net. Goalie didn't get a good look at it. Sat there for a split second. Wildcats get some good chances here. Well, midway through the second period, 12-16. Puck drops, face off back to Serafin. Serafin shot. Pad saved by the goalie into the corner. Tigers are out of the zone with speed. Toe drag to the middle. Nice play by Ainsley Gelsted. Serafin pushes the attack to the outside. Shot from deep. Saved by Bagenstos, and she covers. Wildcats counter with the Daney line. Rayfeld comes in for support off the draw. Serafin on the loose puck. Run around the wall. Camrath's going to have to be in a foot race. She's going to get to it. Deflected back to Gelsted. Gelsted pinned on the wall. Daney comes back to support. Loose puck. Camrath looking to make a play on the wall. It's out to the point, and Daney looking to get a stick on it. Daney, Rayfeld had a chance. Loose puck. Camrath. It's a touch. She cuts to the middle. A little ricochet action, and Delano trying to clear, rings it around the wall. Kate Kaczynska steps down into the play. As Kamrath, cycle to Kamrath. Kamrath gets a poke check. Backhand to Kaczynska. Kaczynska steps to the middle, and the puck comes out of the zone. Peterson on the back check. Peterson rides that player off of the puck. Nice play by 8th grader Ella Peterson. Kamrath collects. Pass to Kaczynska. Looks to pin Rayfeld. Rayfeld all alone behind the defense on her backhand. Shot. Rebound. Just wide of the net. Danny almost put that one home. Good chance for the Wildcats. Kaczynska collects. Regroup to Peterson. Peterson chips ahead. Loose puck. Rayfeld gets a stick on it. Tigers collect. Toe drag. Chance. Saved by Bagensauce. Rayfeld looking to chip out of the zone. Battle on the line, and Kate Kaczynska able to jump up in the play. She still has gas in the tank. End of her shift. Drives wide. Chips ahead. Brooklyn Hen. Another 8th grader on this young roster. On the forecheck, she chips it to the opposite corner to Ella Brockmeyer. Pena retrieves, regroup to Ertl, and Ertl spins around, starts the attack. Hen stays on sides, absorbs a hit, and Ertl works low behind the net. Brockmeyer with it. Brockmeyer quests the point to Jelstad. Jelstad shot, hits traffic. And Tigers clear the zone. Jelstad tied up, but she's able to get a stick on that one. Pena, backhand play. Bagensauce moving east to west, making the save. And the Tiger player entered the zone with some speed and got on the goal line, drove the net, and Bagensauce read it. Good chances for both teams here in the first period. 9:30 remaining. Cora Herman line with Lensing and Milwaukee at wings. Kaczynska and Serafin at D. Kaczynska gets to it first. She works it to Lensing. Lensing looks middle, chips up the wall to Herman. Tigers dump Serafin back to collect. Serafin behind her net. Backhand pass to Milwaukee. Milwaukee looks for Herman, but defensemen for Tigers read that, and Tigers may have a chance here. Loose puck moving through the high slot. Tigers cycle to the point. Kaczynska pins a player on the wall. Loose puck to the point. Herman collects the loose puck. Wildcats can get numbers. Lensing and Herman. Herman chips ahead, has Lensing, pass, finds its way onto Lensing's stick, but caught a piece that allowed the Tigers to catch up on the back check. Tigers go for a change. Peterson collects that one. Wildcats can get up ice. Peterson moves with speed. Chips past a couple defenders. Pass chipped by a Tiger into the Wildcat zone. Kamrath back to collect. Kamrath reverses. That one ended up on a Delano Tiger stick. Peterson pushes the defender off the puck. Tigers with a chance. Loose puck chipped to the wall. Rayfeld in pursuit. Rayfeld got a stick on that. Rayfeld going to be giving some pressure on the Delano defense. Tight on the puck, forces a turnover. Kamrath filled in for support. Puck to the point. Kaczynska has it shot. That one off the glove. Daney able to pick up the rebound. Daney on her forehand moves the slot to Rayfeld on her backhand. Nice chance for the Wildcats. The puck slid onto Rayfeld's stick. She's able to turn onto her forehand for that one. Might have an open cage to look at. Wildcats will switch up their lines. Lucy Ertl comes in to take the draw with Ella Brockmeyer and Brooklyn Hen at wings. Kaczynska and Pena. Pad save by the Tiger goalie, and that one's going to sneak out of the zone. Pena's back to collect. Pena comes up the zone with speed, and she got poke checked. Ertl, great play on the back check. Ertl has speed behind her net, rings it around the wall to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer looking to get a stick on it. The Tigers contain. Tigers cycle to the point. Work back down low. Nice play by Pena to step into that puck lane. Backhand pass to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer has Hen in the middle. Brockmeyer fakes a shot. That one's rung up the wall to the Tigers. Tigers are out of the zone. Seraphin gaps up. Seraphin gets a stick on. A nice poke check. Seraphin looks middle, has Brockmeyer rolling puck. Brockmeyer chips it ahead. Hen gets a skate on it. Hen works through traffic. Hen with a chance. Shot, pad save. Hen working on the walls. Herman in support. Hen still pinned on the wall. Herman has it. Cycles to the point to Kaczynska. Kaczynska crosses Seraphin. Seraphin shot hits traffic. Tigers look to chip around Seraphin, but she's able to get back to it. She collects. Reverse to the wall. Seraphin regroup pass to Gelsted. Gelsted pass deflected, but Herman gets to it. Herman pushes through some traffic. Herman has Lensing. Puck gets ahead of Herman a little bit. Long reach, still able to collect. Pass to Lensing. Lensing reverses on the wall. Back to Kaczynska. Kaczynska to Lensing. Puck's poke checked away, and the Tigers, 5:45 left in the first period. Peterson behind her net. Pass hits Kaczynska. She has to retreat behind her net. Mohawk's out. Good skating by Kaczynska. Pass to Lawagi. Lawagi to Lensing. Lensing hit high. That one's going to be a penalty. Wildcats are going to go on the power play. Lensing shakes that one off and see what the Wildcats can do. Capitalize. Some late first period opportunity. 5:25 left in the first period. See if the Wildcats can strike quick. Daney lines up on the draw. Face-off won by the Tigers. Kaczynska regroups to Rayfeld. Rayfeld. Daney collects. Daney has it, steps in the offensive zone. Through an opponent's skates. Daney to Rayfeld. Rayfeld pass to Kaczynska. Kaczynska pass to Daney. Daney escapes on the wall. Daney cuts middle. Shot high. Glove save. Lawagi behind the net. Lawagi pinned on the wall. She's looking for help. That's going to be another penalty on the Delano Tigers. Checking. Lawagi draws it. Oh. Looks like they're both going to go. Going to get some coincidentals. Must have been a little bit of a... Refs thought it got a little bit too physical on the wall, and both players are in the box. Brooklyn Hen is going to come out to take Lawagi's spot on the power play. It's going to be matching penalties. The Wildcats still on the power play for a minute and a half. The puck dropped, but Coach Gates was still getting an explanation. Get a quick reset and a drop of the puck. 1:27 remaining on the power play for the Wildcats. The timekeepers getting everything squared away. It's a tough job being back there on the timekeepers table. There's a lot of buttons. A lot of buttons are scary. All right, thumbs up, and the puck drops. Tigers attempt to clear. Kaczynska's going to get to that. Kaczynska, a chip pass to Daney. Daney to Kaczynska. Kaczynska works to Rayfeld. Rayfeld snaps a shot. Deflection. Hen picks it up in the corner. Hen pass to Daney on the wall. Daney pass to Kaczynska. Kaczynska to Rayfeld. Rayfeld has it. Rayfeld loses it. Puck skips past her. Kaczynska back to retrieve. Kaczynska, she's able to win the race. She starts the regroup. Moves up ice on her backhand side, and it's going to be an offsides on Waconia. 53 seconds left in the power play. Wildcats change up their power play unit, get fresh legs on the ice. Puck drops. Herman wins it to Lensing's side. Puck chipped off the glass and out of the zone. Jelstad fighting for position. Sideswiped by a defender. Shot by Delano and a goal. That one snuck by 5-0 Wildcats. Give up one on the power play. And Delano able to be aggressive on the forecheck. Plenty of time on the power play, though. 42 seconds, chance for the Wildcats to strike here. 4:06 left in the period. Plenty of time to equal this one out. Face-off won by Herman, back to Jelstad. Jelstad picks it up on the wall. Jelstad pass cross ice to Lucy Ertl. Tigers dump into the Wildcat zone, and Jelstad back to retrieve. Jelstad pass to Ertl. That one's picked off. Jelstad pinned on the wall. Ertl steps into support. Ertl has it. Ertl pass to Lensing. Lensing to Herman. Herman starts the drive up ice. Herman pins an opponent on the wall. She's able to gain possession behind the net. She's on her backhand. Pass up to Peterson. Peterson. Shot deep. Tigers are full strength. 5-on-5 hockey. Kaczynska steps down into play. Loose puck. She saw the opportunity. She chips low to Lensing. Ertl gets a touch. Lensing behind the Delano net. Lensing has Herman help out. Puck chip behind the net to Ertl. Ertl got a stick on that one. Peterson tried to hold his own, and the Tigers have numbers. Puck chipped ahead, a little bit ahead of a Delano player, and Kaczynska's able to pick up the loose puck. Kaczynska finds Peterson. Peterson looked up the wall, and nobody home. Puck deflected by Bagenstoss back to the goal line. Kaczynska collects. She reverses, looking for passing options. Pass up the wall to Lensing. Lensing reverses to Kaczynska. Kaczynska clears off the glass, but that one didn't have quite enough. Callie Lensing able to chip that one ahead. Doesn't make it all the way down. Wildcats able to get the change. Daney gets a stick on it. Loose puck to Camrath. Camrath. Jelstad. Pena tries to chip it forward. Tigers dump. Jelstad back to retrieve. Tigers can get out of the zone quick. Catch the Tigers on a change, but good forecheck by Delano. Daney uses the net, ridden into the corner. Daney looking for options. Up the wall to Rayfeld. Pena back to collect. 1:39 left in the period. Puck chipped up the wall by Camrath. That one dumped by the Tigers. Jelstad up ice to Rayfeld. Rayfeld. Puck's off the wall by the Delano Tigers. Camrath in pursuit. Camrath initiated some contact. Ertl picks up a loose puck. Ertl to Pena. Pena chips deep. Puck chipped ahead and out of the zone. Down to the ice to Pena. Icing waved off. Pena reverses to Kaczynska. Kaczynska passes Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer moves up ice, tries to chip around an opponent. Ertl chips the puck ahead. Ertl reeled off the puck. Going to be a body checking call on the Delano Tigers. Wildcats going to get a power play chance to finish the period on the power play. 53.3 seconds left. Delano Tiger fans not happy about the call. Time for the Wildcats to strike. Here we go. Going to be two penalties. Going to be a bench penalty. I don't know if that's on the bench for the Delano Tigers or maybe it's the fans, but it'll be 5-on-3 hockey for the Wildcats. Double minors. Now is the time to strike. Face-off, one back to Kaczynska. Kaczynska to Rayfeld. Rayfeld back to Kaczynska. Kaczynska moves to the middle. Shot. Saved by the Delano tender.
A 2-minute under second penalty has been assessed.
Wildcats set up.
16-7.
Puck drops. One to Kamrath. Kamrath to Kaczynska. Kaczynska to Rayfeld. Rayfeld has space in front of her shot. That one rebound goes to Daney. Daney lost an edge in the corner. The Tigers able to clear the zone. That one's going to be offsides. The neutral zone faceoff. 30.3 seconds left in the period. Puck drops. Tigers win. Off of Lawagi's shin pad into the zone. Tigers look to clear. Rayfeld gets to the puck. Rayfeld pass off of Lawagi's skate and all the way down to the Waconia end. 16 seconds left in the period. Kaczynska behind her net. Pass up to Rayfeld. Rayfeld cross-ice pass to Daney. Can't connect. Going to be 8 seconds left on in the period. Loose puck is going to go all the way back to Bagenstos. Wildcats unable to get something going here on the power play, but they will start the period with about a 1-minute power play for in the second. Puck drops, one back by Daney, and that's going to do it for the first period. Delano Tigers strike on a shorthanded goal, and they're up 1-0 over Waconia at the end of the first period. Wildcats will come back in second, start on the power play, 1:07, and see what they can do to equal this game out. Come back for the second period in a little bit. The team's back on the ice for the second period. Both teams take a quick warm-up lap and get started. A quick summary, the first period had a couple penalties for both teams, lots of scoring chances. Wildcats down a goal, but on the power play to start the period. Nice saves by Bagenstoss to start the game. All systems go for the second period. Waiting for 15 seconds to run off the clock before the period can begin. And timekeepers will reset the time clock to 17 minutes for the period. Then we'll be able to drop the puck. And away we go. Puck's dropped. Wildcats get a stick on it. That one's off of Kaczynska's shin pad. Rayfeld picks up a loose puck. And that one's going to be a tripping penalty on the Wildcats. We're going to have some 4-on-4 hockey for 58 seconds. The Wildcats will have a short penalty to kill. 3-on-3, it's almost like some NHL. Well, it's going to be 3-on-4, apologies. It's going to be like NHL overtime. Puck's dropped. Daney works through some traffic. That one's off of Gelsted's stick for a second. Finds its way to Bagenstoss. She makes the save.
A 2-minute minor tripping penalty after the assist for the Wildcats. Number 26, Kate Kuczynska at second.
Puck drops.
That's the Wildcats.
And Gelsted collects. Rayfeld chips ahead to Daney. That one's out of the zone. And a quick touch-up. Tigers dump off of Bagenstoss' stick to the corner. Peterson's going to get to it. Peterson clears out of the zone. Delano Tigers on the regroup. And they're going to ice. Gelsted picks it up, retreats behind her net. Pass to Rayfeld. Rayfeld. Puck chipped ahead. Rayfeld holds possession. Works on the blue line. It's going to be Wildcats offsides. Thanks, Kate. And a vote of confidence from one of our fans, one of our Waconia fans making the trip to Delano. We thank them for their support. Thanks for driving out here, Kate. Wildcats change up their forwards. Camrath and Wagi. Wildcats on the power play for 15 more seconds, 4-on-3. Pass to Wagi off of the stick. Camrath in pursuit. Camrath. Puck got tied up. Pena steps down. Pena passes up to Gelsted. Gelsted turned. That one's going to travel all the way down into the Waconia end. Gelsted back to intercept. She goes to the net front. Milwaukee's able to clear. Camrath applies some pressure. Pass off the wall. That one is picked up by the Delano Tigers. Tigers driving wide. Seraphin picks off the pass. Back to Bagenstoss. Bagenstoss able to get a stick on it and stoppage of play. Wildcat change up their forwards. 8 defensemen come back with Cora Herman, Callie Lensing with It's like Peterson and Seraphin at D. Puck chipped to the blue line for the Tigers. Tigers with some time. Tigers work the puck up to the top of the point. Work to the circle. Cross ice pass. Pass down low. Peterson got a stick on that one. Peterson ties up a stick. Seraphin applies pressure. Herman with a stick in the lane. Tigers at 3 seconds left on their power play. Waconia is going to come back. 5-man, 5-on-5 hockey pass. Saved, intercepted by Bagenstoss. Tigers were trying to find a player on the back door, and Bagenstoss read it. She was able to get a piece of it and cover up. 14:46 left in the second period. For Herman on the draw. Wins it back. Arapena looks for Lawagi. Lawagi and Herman able to clear the zone. And Tigers regroup. Tigers pass off the wall. Waconia trying to back check. Looked like Kaczynska got a skate on that one. Able to keep the shot from getting fired. And battle in the corner, reverse. Kaczynska reads it. Pins her opponent. Cora Herman collects. Pass to Lensing. Lensing looked for Herman. Pass picked off. Kaczynska cross-ice pass. Lawagi. Lawagi on the blue line. She's trying to move that one to Herman. That one got intercepted, and Wildcats forced to retreat. Pena reverses. Touch pass by Lawagi to Herman. Herman moves up ice. Herman chips past the defender, and Wildcats will divert and catch a change. Seraphin dumps. And the puck is cleared. Jelstad looks off the wall. That one is picked up by the Tigers, and Tigers drive wide. Jelstad, strong play, able to push the defender, or opponent, to the wall. Centering pass, saved by Bagenstoss. Great saves by Bagenstoss, keeping this game at a 1-0 deficit. Daney's going to go for a shift and get Ertl out on the ice to take the draw. Rayfeld picks up the loose puck. Rayfeld looks to drive wide. Puck chipped off her stick. Camrath picks up the loose puck. Looks cross ice. Rayfeld has a shot. Low pad save. Camrath's going to get a look at the rebound. That one. Battle on the wall. Camrath and Ertl. Tigers collect. Cross ice pass. Rayfeld takes an angle. Seraphin picks up the loose puck. Retreats behind her net. Seraphin moves up the zone, moves into the neutral zone with speed, drives wide, chips around a defender, tries to collect behind the net. Nice play by Kaczynska on the pinch. That one's going to skip past Rayfeld and go behind the Delano Tigers net. Tigers out of their zone, move through neutral zone speed. Brooklyn Hen pursues. Peterson chipped off of Lensing's stick. That one is going to be handled by the Delano Tigers goalie into the corner. Lensing and Lawagi in the forecheck. Lawagi got a stick on it. Lost her stick in the process. Hen in the battle. Loose puck back to Peterson. On pass to Lensing. She's able to come back for it and chip deep into the Tigers zone. Brooklyn Hen takes an angle. Tigers still able to collect and break out. Nice play by Peterson to get a skate on that one. Wildcats in ahead of the puck, and it's going to be an offsides and stoppage of play. We got a report that we've got a little equipment repair going on where players lost an edge, so that's why we carry a Sparks machine and put an edge back on that skate and get rolling again. Tigers win the draw, enter the Waconia zone. This play by Jelstad. Pena able to step in as well in support. Puck behind the Waconia net. Arapena collects. Pena up the wall to Rayfeld. Gelsted stepping into the path of a rolling puck. Centered. Bagenstos trying to hold the line. That one's in the net. Looks like it's got caught in traffic and ended up in the back of the net. Tigers, their second one of the night. Wildcats look to answer. 11:13 left in the second period. A whole lot of hockey. Cora Herman on the draw with Rayfeld and Camrath. Rayfeld moves the puck forward. Rayfeld with pressure. Gets a stick on it. That one, Camrath comes in to support. Rayfeld, good physical play on the wall. And that one is Camrath. Camrath holds his own. Pass to Rayfeld in the corner. Rayfeld on her backhand. Spins off the player. Cuts middle. Rayfeld weaves through traffic. Camrath has it. Shot wide. Cora Herman picks up the loose puck. She's going to move the puck behind the Delano Tiger net. Nice back check by Herman. And deflection causes the puck to come out of the zone, and Wildcats have to regroup in their end. Gelsted collects. Gelsted. Shot wide. Rings out of the wall. Rayfeld gets a stick on it, but the Tiger is able to gain possession. They chip around the wall. Camrath gets to it. Camrath ridden off the puck. Herman steps into support. Puck trapped on the blue line. Gelsted tries to take an angle. Pena steps into the path of the puck. She's able to break it out. Tigers gain the Waconia end. Tigers bottling up the Wildcats. Nice push by Camrath. The shot on net. Tigers and our Wildcats getting a change. Brockmeyer on ice. Brockmeyer on her backhand. Chance. Rebound in the high slot. Hen had a whack at it, but Seraphin collects. Shot deflected. Kaczynska shot. Down low. Hen works behind the net. Hen still has a play on it. Cleared by the Tigers. That one hits the referee. Ella Brockmeyer pass to Olivia Seraphin. Skips out of the zone. Kaczynska back to Seraphin cross ice. Seraphin. Pass misses his mark, and that's going to be icing on Waconia. 9:14 left in the second period. Wildcats have some ground to make up. Herman Lawagi Lensing line with Seraphin and Kaczynska at D. Number 9, Cora Herman on the draw. Puck drops. Herman able to win possession of the puck and clear the zone for the Wildcats. Nice play by Kaczynska jumping up. Hold that zone out of the, get that puck out of the zone. Lensing moves it ahead. Cora Herman picks up a loose puck, reverses to the wall. Herman pass to Seraphin. Seraphin with a shot. That one gloved by the goalie and saved. Players line up. Puck drops. Herman ties up off the draw. Tigers able to win possession. So the spring pass. Peterson steps into a path, good angle, gains possession, works it up the wall. That one is out of the zone, and Cora Herman in pursuit to push a Delano Tiger behind the net and force a bad pass. The Tigers able to clear. Gelsted collects. Gelsted crosses to Peterson. Peterson picks it up on the wall. Peterson moves the puck ahead into the offensive zone. Lensing picks off a pass. And loose puck to Gelsted. Gelsted. Pass off of Herman's stick. Peterson. And the Delano Tigers had it momentarily, and they dumped into the Waconia end. Well behind the red line, so it's going to be an icing call on the Tigers, an offensive zone face-off for Waconia. Danny's skate is still getting repaired. It looks like Coach Grundhofer's back with it, and Danny's going to be lacing it up quickly to see if she can get out here for this shift. Lucy Ertl filling in at center. Puck drops. Arapena on the wall. Puck comes out of Waconia's zone. Tigers enter the Waconia end. Shot, blocker saved by Bagensauce. Tigers heavy on the forecheck. Kaczynska and Kamrath and Ertl working hard to gain possession. Pass cross ice to the Tigers. Shot, pad saved by Bagensauce. Kamrath chips the puck out. Rayfeld has speed, looking to burn past the defender. Kamrath, secondary support. Nice play by Kaczynska to step in the zone, but the Tigers clear. And going to be an icing. 7:13 left in the second period. Herman, Lensing, and Milwaukee at forwards. Pena and Kaczynska at D. Tigers on the draw, try to reverse. Herman read that one. She had a pass out front, but nobody was home, and the Tigers clear. That one's going to find its way on net. Bagensauce plays it to the corner, and Pena's going to step into it. Pena past Milwaukee up to Herman. Herman deflects into the offensive zone. Has to pursue. Milwaukee reads a pass, and Herman looks for Milwaukee. Milwaukee spins on the wall back to Herman. Herman has it. Herman shot low, pad save. Milwaukee with the rebound shot. Goalie didn't have a clear look on it. Milwaukee was able to get the shot off and get it on net. It was saved up high by the Delano tender. And Wildcats changed it up. Come back to the Danny line, Rayfeld and Kamrath. 6:36 left in the second period. Puck drops. Danny wins it back to Seraphin. Seraphin shot. Hits a Delano player. Delano's off to the races. Delano with a chance. Shot. Saved by Bagensauce. Rebound to Delano and a goal. Delano, a lot of pressure out to the D, and the shot was blocked, and it was off to the races. Delano was able to get the initial shot. Rebound as well, and they're up 3-0 over the Wildcats. Referees reset. We're back at it. Puck drops. Wildcats draw. Rayfeld gets to it. Rayfeld pushes wide. Rayfeld cuts middle. Rayfeld gets the poke trucked off her stick. Rayfeld battle on the wall. Spins off one player.
Scoring for the Tigers.
Kamrath in the forecheck. Danny comes in to help out. Wildcats throwing everything that they have. Tigers. It's like Seraphin got a little bit too much of the Tiger player on the back check, and she'll go to serve for a hook. Tigers going to go on the power play. Waconia's got a penalty to kill it with 5:56 left in the second period. Wildcat penalty kill platoon will be Cora Herman at center and Callie Linsing at forward, and we'll have Shinska and Peterson at D. Tigers on the draw. D-to-D pass. Pass to the wall. Cycle down low. Tigers work back to the point. Herman applies pressure. Linsing looks to get a stick in the lane. Kaczynska is able to pick that one off. Tigers still have it. Shot save. Tigers able to work the puck from the goal line up to the dot and the shot on net. Wildcats change up forwards. Becca Daney and sophomore Malin Rayfeld change up as forwards. Tigers win the draw. Tigers cycle to the point. That one skips off of a stick and out of the zone. Daney in pursuit. Daney The pressure, Rayfeld's going to be able to come in. Danny gets a stick on it, and she clears. Tigers have some time behind their net. Breakout pass, that's deflected at the red line, and it's going to be no icing. Peterson in pursuit. Tigers have it on the dot. Look to the point, back to the circle. Peterson got a stick on that one, and that one deflected to the corner. 54 seconds left on the penalty kill. Pass to the wall, back to the point. Tigers work the puck to the goal line. Tigers work the puck on the outside. The middle, pass down low, pass back to the middle, shot. And the goal. Delano Tigers. Some pretty puck movement, and that's going to be the fourth one of the night. Power play marker for the Delano Tigers. 4:27 left in the second period. The recipe for success is keep playing hard. Don't bottle anything up. You just got to keep battling. Puck drops, Ertl. Puck chipped deep into the Wildcat zone. Jelstead back to collect. Jelstead passed to Brooklyn Hen. Brooklyn Hen chips it out of the zone. Brockmeyer with pressure, and that one is dumped into the Waconia end. Arapena back to collect. Pass up the wall to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer got a stick on it. Tigers able to hold the zone. Pass through the slot. Brooklyn Hen collects. She chips ahead out of the zone. Ertl able to get a stick on that one. Deflected back to Jelstead. Puck into the high slot. Pena steps into the slot. She starts a rush of her own. Hand off to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer shot deflected in the corner. Clearing attempt kept in by Pena. Pena looking ahead for someone. Looks like she's got Ertl. Ertl has it on her backhand. Ertl to Hen. Puck moves through the slot. Callie Lensing able to hold the zone. Lensing battling for possession. Puck on the wall. Tigers able to clear. Serafin across the ice to Kaczynska. Kaczynska drives wide. Kaczynska still battling for the puck in the corner. Ertl comes in to support. Hen covering on the wall for Serafin. Puck worked across to Serafin. Serafin with a shot. Rebound to Lensing. The puck comes out the point to Serafin. And the Tigers are going to clear. Going to be an icing. .240 left in the second period. Good to get a couple before the end of the period. Going to the third with a little bit of this lead chipped away. Herman Lawagi Lensing line. Get a crack at it here. Puck one back to Jelstead. Jelstead chips ahead to Herman. Herman finds Lawagi in the high slot. Shot, save, rebound, save. That's how quick it can happen. Wildcats can strike. Puck rung around the wall, and the Tigers gain possession. Lawagi, good stick in a passing lane, able to deflect it up the wall to Peterson. Peterson stands up an opponent. Jelstead has to make a play. Poke check. Tigers have it at the point. Tigers ring the puck around the wall. That one's going to find its way onto a Tiger stick. Tiger D-to-D pass. And Peterson collects. Tigers hold the zone. Lawagi escapes. Pass to Jelstead. Jelstead's going to have to battle. Peterson comes in to support. Wildcats been on the ice for a while. Second period, long shift. Lensing steals possession. She retreats behind her net. Pass off the wall to Luagi. She chips out of the zone. Herman moves into the offensive zone. And puck is off the wall, read by Camrath. Camrath picks up a loose puck, a shot off the shin pad. 1 minute remaining in the second period. Kashinska steps into an opponent, gains possession momentarily, and Tigers dump into the Wildcat end. Pena pins it on the wall. Chips forward. Camrath looks to get a stick on it. Tigers going to be offsides. .39 seconds left in the second period. Time for a Wildcat goal. Daney wins the draw back. Pena to Kashinska. Kashinska to Camrath. Camrath enters his own pass. Daney deflects. Shot on net. And the Tigers ice. Interesting strategy. But either way, the Tigers are up 4 goals over the Wildcats. Willing to give up the offensive zone faceoffs on the ices. See if the Wildcats can use this faceoff to their advantage. Draw to the Tigers. Pena to Camrath. Camrath. Tigers collect. Kashinska is able to hold the zone momentarily, and Tigers work the puck to the middle. Pena, she's able to get out of the zone. Rayfeld tries to get a stick on it. Camrath has it, and that's going to do it for the second period. Wildcats will head back to the locker room and work out the plan for the third period. So we'll take a break here, and we'll come back in about 10. Thanks, everybody. All right, welcome back for the third period. I hope you were able to take the dog outside, grab a snack, make a bag of popcorn, maybe a bowl of cereal. That's been my go-to as of late. Back for the third period. Wildcat hockey coming to you live from Delano Ice Arena. Very good crowd today, Friday night hockey. Wildcats, you look at our goalies, Al Bagenstos, Scarlett Smith, ready to take the ice in T-minus 15 seconds. The buzzer will sound. Uh-oh, it stopped at 17.1. Buzzer sounds. We'll get the referees on ice, and we'll get this third period going. Wildcats have some work to do. 4-0 deficit. They're a team that can score goals quick, so it's something that's totally within reach for them. It starts with one. Looking cross ice at the Jumbotron here at the Delano Arena. We got a Quick Trip commercial on. It's making me start to crave a chicken sandwich and some mini tacos. If you haven't tried the mini tacos at Quick Trip, you really should. And don't forget the free sour cream. Here we go. Wildcats line up. Third period's about to start. Puck's dropped. One back to Kaczynska. Kaczynska to Peterson. Peterson works up the wall. That one, no icing. Wildcats in pursuit. Daney and Rayfeld work to gain possession. Puck worked up the wall to Kaczynska. That one skips past her. Tigers with numbers. Pass to the middle. Tigers with a chance. Shot saved. Looks like we're going to have a penalty perhaps, or actually the net just came off its moorings, and it's going to be a face-off in the Wildcat zone. Nice save by Bagenstos. Neutral zone face-off. Puck drops. Rayfeld with pressure. Rayfeld works to get the loose puck off her skate. Camerath with a chance. Rayfeld, puck still loose. Tiger defender didn't see Rayfeld coming up behind her. Daney pass to Peterson. Peterson looks to dump. Camerath battling on the wall. And the Tigers, this ice approach, elect to have the defensive zone face-off. Wildcats got to take advantage of these chances. Cora Herman on the draw with Lensing and Wagi at wings. Kaczynska and Jelstad. Puck one back to Jelstad. Jelstad. Shot hits traffic. Tigers at a player behind the Waconia D. Tigers enter the zone. Drop pass. Lensing takes an angle. Kaczynska picks up a loose puck. She's got Herman in the middle. Kaczynska cuts across. Shot. Pad save. Kaczynska gets the rebound. Kaczynska circling. Mohawk steps out. Forehand shot. Pad save. Rebound Lawagi. Lawagi shot. Goalie got a piece of that one, deflected over the net. Jelstead tried to hold the zone. Lawagi back to retrieve. Lawagi escapes to the wall. Pass to Lensing. Lensing has to come back for it. Lensing reverses to the wall. Puck goes in the middle of the ice, and the Tigers are able to dump. Kashinska sidesteps a defender, walks through the neutral zone. Wildcats pushed off sides. Neutral zone face-off. Ertl, Brockmeyer, and Hen are your forwards with Ara Pena and Ella Peterson at D. .13 left in the third period. Ertl wins the draw back to Pena. Pena looks to enter the zone. He's able to cross the blue line, hit some traffic. Wildcats are able to drive deep into the zone. Ertl reverses on the wall. Pass to Peterson. Peterson shot. Save. Hen back to the net. Ertl battles. Nice pass to Peterson. That one skips off her stick and out of the zone. She retrieves. Pass to defensive partner Pena. Pena ahead to Hen. Puck chipped out of the zone. That one going to be an icing on the Tigers. Number 2, sophomore Lucy Ertl on the draw. Puck drops. Ertl wins it back. A Tiger player steps into the path of that one and chips it around Kate Kashinska. Tigers behind the Waconia net. Puck skips past the defender. Hen's off to the races. Hen could get along the goal line. Left-handed shot. Saved. Good hustle by 8th grader Brooklyn Hen. That's what it's going to take. Wildcats line up for the draw. Rayfeld, Daney, Camrath, your forwards. Seraphin, Kashinska. Seraphin with the shot. That hits a shin pad. Seraphin pass to Kashinska. That one comes out of the zone. Kashinska gains possession, cuts to the middle, strong on the puck. Pushes to the net. Kashinska still working for it. Camrath was filled in for Kashinska. She pins the puck on the wall. Camrath chips the puck ahead. That one's going to go to the weak side. Rayfeld in pursuit. Rayfeld gets a stick on it to Seraphin. Seraphin looks to dump. That one hit a skate, and that is out of the Waconia, or the Tiger end, and Tigers ice again. And the offensive zone face-off. I feel like I've been saying that a lot tonight. Referees keeping the players honest. Everybody's pointing. Look, Daney's going to come out of the draw. Rayfeld will take it. Puck drops. Rayfeld to Daney. Puck chipped out of the zone. Camrath is going to help on the back check. Tigers toe drag off of Jelsted's stick. That one loose in front of the net. Jelsted gets possession. Jelsted looking for options. Pass ahead to Camrath. Camrath chips ahead. Rayfeld in pursuit on the forecheck. Chips it around the defender, but the Tigers able to get possession. Camrath and Rayfeld working. Rayfeld moves off the goal line. Rayfeld pass, splits the D, and Wildcats have to collect. Rayfeld has it on the wall. Rayfeld looks middle. Backhand pass, can't connect. Kashinska picks up the loose puck. That one is going to head all the way down and miss the net, and icing on the Tigers. Herman's going to line up at the draw. Lensing and Milwaukee on her wings. 12:51 left in the game. Wildcats need to get one here. Shot from Kaczynska through traffic. That rebound goes below the goal line. Lensing picks up the puck. Lensing hit. Wildcats have to back check. Wildcats force a turnover. Kaczynska moves up ice to Lawagi. And the Tigers dump. Arapena picks up the loose puck behind the Waconia net. Puck off Waconia stick, flutters behind the net, and it's cycled out to the point. That one skips past the Tiger defenseman. Tigers have to retreat into their end. Wildcats apply pressure. Kaczynska walks into the offensive zone. She drives wide on her backhand. Kaczynska behind the Delano net. Reverses to Lawagi. Lawagi has it in the corner. Lawagi looking for outlets. Off the wall to Pena. Pena has it. Pena looks to hold the zone. The puck comes out of the zone and Kaczynska dumps. Wildcats are going to change all five, so Tigers have a whole lot of room in front of them to break out the puck. The Tigers cross the red line and they dump. They're going to change. Seraphin back to collect. She has one attacker. Seraphin's able to poke check that one to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer sidesteps the defender. Chips. Daney and Ertl on the forecheck. Ertl gets to it. Daney with the play on the puck. Tigers ring it around the wall and they are out of the zone. Tigers through the neutral zone. Line up a shot. Toe drag middle. Jelstad got a stick on it. Rebound. Nice save by Bagenstos. Ertl picked up the loose puck and she's off to the races. Puck poke check. Brockmeyer in support. Tigers enter the zone. Toe drag. Backhand. Goal. Beautiful goal for the Tigers. The fifth marker of the night for them. Toe drag to the middle and a backhand glove side high. .10:51 left in the third period. Can't go down without a fight, Wildcats. Here we go. Keep those chins high, ladies. Ertl battling on the face-off. She wins it. Back to Kaczynska. Kaczynska cross ice to Peterson. Peterson turning on the Jets, moves through the neutral zone. Peterson cuts middle. Penn fills in support. Kaczynska with the loose puck. Kaczynska battling. Shot just wide of the net. Ertl picks up a rebound. Ertl comes out of the corner. Pass through the slot, intercepted, and Tigers are off to the races. Kaczynska's got an angle. Peterson on the back check, and that one's going to be wide of the net. Ertl picks up the loose puck, pass up to Henn. That one is going to miss the mark and be an icing on the Wildcats. 10:05 left in the third. Number 10, Becca Daney on the draw. She wins it back to number 20, Ara Pena. Pena sidesteps a defender. Pena pass to Rayfeld. Rayfeld collects that one. Rayfeld poke check. Rayfeld knocked off her skates. Pena picks up the loose puck. And Jelstad. Jelstad to Pena. Pena walks the wall, walks middle, drives wide back to centers, and that one is picked off. Rayfeld taking an angle. Going to be a tripping call on the Wildcats. Jelstad touches up. The sophomore Malin Rayfeld on the tripping penalty. The Wildcats will have to kill one here. 9:26 left in the third period. Becca Daney on the draw with Talon Camrath at her wing, Kaczynska and Peterson at D. Puck drops. Tigers backhand pass. Nets in the net. Backhand. Bagenstos made the first save, and Delano Tiger came in for the rebound, and that's the sixth goal on the night. Wildcats back to even strength. 9:21 here left in the third period. Herman wins the draw to Linsing. Tigers driving wide. Shinska got a stick on that one. Cora Herman picks up a loose puck. She has Lawagi on her wing. Herman drives middle, shot through an opponent's feet. Herman to Lawagi. Lawagi looks for Lensing. Lensing has it, cycles to the point to Kaczynska. Kaczynska shot, tipped by Lawagi, just wide of the net. Callie Lensing, number 22, works beyond the net. Nice move off the defender. The Tiger is able to retrieve and break out pass to the wall, pinched by Kaczynska. Tiger pass to the neutral zone, enter the Waconia end. Tiger is able to chip deep. Peterson, a one-on-one battle. Peterson staying on our opponent. Kaczynska collects, pass off the wall to Lawagi. That one's a little out ahead of her. Puck skips over Peterson's stick. Peterson kicks it to herself. Moves ahead to Lensing. Lensing starts the rush. Wildcats get a change via poke check. Tigers gain possession. Hen's going to collect in her end. Hen works back to Pena. Pena regroups. Pass to Ertl. That one came out of the zone and back in. Will be an offside zone. Delano Tigers. Number 2, Lucy Ertl on the draw with number 11, Ella Brockmeyer, and number 15, Brooklyn Hen. At forwards, puck drops. Hen in pursuit, gets a stick on it. Jelstead able to get the loose puck. Tigers chip deep. Pena collects. Breakout pass to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer pass to Hen. Puck came back into the Waconia zone momentarily, and like Delano was still trapped behind the blue line. Stop at the play. So we got running time here late in the third period. 6-goal deficit for Waconia, so the clock is going to be ticking. Wildcats get 1 goal, they'll be able to get that clock to go back to stop time. Jelstead to Pena. Pena looks up ice. Camrath on the forecheck. Rayfeld applies pressure. Jelstead's going to dump the puck. That's going to be an offside, still offs. Tigers regroup and off to the races. Nice play by Arapena to push that attack to the outside. Loose puck through the slot. Another chance for the Tigers. Waconia ties up sticks. Puck still loose to fight for possession. Puck comes out to Daney. Daney gets it caught up in her feet. She's able to gain possession. She chips to Pena. Pena cross ice off of Camrath's stick. Puck tangled up in Tiger player's feet. Wildcats get possession. Rayfeld has it. Rayfeld walks in the zone. Puck skips off her stick. Tigers get a shot on net. 5:42 left in the period. Wagenstoff plays it to the corner. And here comes Kaczynska. Kaczynska working through the zone with speed. Shot. That one hits traffic. Rebound. Kaczynska. Shot hits the goalie up high. Lawagi holds the zone. Linsing on the forecheck. Tigers able to clear. Lawagi dumps. Herman and Linsing give chase. That one's out of the zone. Deflected to Ella Peterson. Peterson is for a target and for Lawagi. Tigers clear. Tigers dump. Hey, at least it's not an icing. Tigers win the race. First touch, Jelstead in pursuit. Peterson looks to fill in. Pass through the slot. Just missed. Shot. Wagenstoss. Short side save. El Wagenstoss playing tight on the pipe. Taking away that angle. Nice save by El. Puck drops, and Ertl, Tigers, work the puck around the perimeter. Ella Peterson is poke check. Peterson starts the rush. Peterson moves into the offensive zone. Drives wide, still has it behind the net on her backhand. Pass deflected, and that one's out of the offensive zone. Waconia has to collect. Jelstead has a couple pursuers. She's going to reverse. Jelstead up the wall to Ertl. That one's going to come out of the zone, and Waconia is going to try to keep the pressure on. Brooklyn Hen forces a Tiger behind her net. And Ertl's able to get a stick on it. Hen, shot, pad save. 3:34 left in the game. Kashinska picks up a loose puck. She reverses away from traffic. Cross-ice pass to Hen. Battle on the blue line. Get possession. Hen's able to chip that one forward. Ertl on the goal line. Ertl shot from the short side. Rebound loose. Rockmeyer's shot. That one hit traffic. Deflects to the corner, and Lucy Ertl can get possession. That one shipped out of the zone, and Kate Kashinska has 3 Tigers on her. Wildcats come back on the back check. Pena has it in the corner. Pena stick tied up. Becca Daney able to steal the puck. She chips it into the corner. She's able to pick it up, and she's going to exit the Wildcat zone with speed. Daney driving wide. Get a step on that defenseman. Tigers clear the zone. Wildcats forced to retreat. Going to be an icing call on the Delano Tigers. Running time, 2:15 left in the game, 2:14, 2:13. Puck drops, won by the Tigers. Rayfeld in pursuit. Kamrath gets a stick on it. Kamrath upended. Rayfeld able to get a stick on it. Rayfeld behind the net. Rayfeld pass to the slot. Seraphin shot. That one's off a skate into the corner. Kamrath to Rayfeld. Rayfeld off her skate. Rayfeld pinned on the wall. Daney comes in to support. And the Tigers are out of the zone. Kamrath on the back check. Tigers dump and chase. 1:27 left in the game. Jelstead looking to force a possession. Loose puck to Kamrath. Kamrath. That one's out of the zone, and it looks like it's going to just go wide of the net, and it's going to be an icing on the Wildcats. Minute 10 left. Defensive zone for the Wildcats. And clock's ticking. We'll see if we can get one here before the end of this game. Announcer signals 1 minute left in the game. Puck drops. Herman wins the draw back to Peterson. Peterson behind her net. Reverses to Kashinska. Kashinska. Peterson gives chase. Loose puck to Lensing. Lensing has it. Lensing surveys for options. Lensing cuts middle. Puck gets caught in traffic. Tigers able to clear. 30 seconds left. Peterson gets a stick on that one. Puck to Kashinska. Kashinska reverses. Pass to Luagi. Luagi to Herman. Herman kicks ahead. Wildcats have numbers. Lensing to the net. Herman shot. Rebound. Peterson jumps down in the zone. 10 seconds left in the game. That one skips out of the neutral zone into Wildcat end, and I think it's going to about do it. Wildcats drop their first of the season to the Delano Tigers 6-0. The Wildcats come back tomorrow on the road again against Litchfield. Get the groove back. It's nice when you don't have a lot of time to think about it and wait. You can just come back tomorrow and get another crack at it. So gotta keep the heads high and just keep on keeping on. So stay on the mic for a little bit longer through the handshake line and the center ice salute for the Wildcats, and we will adjourn for the evening and see you tomorrow versus Litchfield. So thanks for watching, everybody.